For the past 30 years or so, we have spent part of the summer in Rockaway Beach, Oregon. Rockaway is a small town on the Oregon coast, a bit north of Tillamook. It is a quiet place, except when the steam train whistle blows, to relax and enjoy the ocean. There is a usual mix of gift shops and restaurants. $10 Restaurant is the only restaurant in town with a view of the beach. Flamingo Jim's is a longtime survivor in Rockaway. Depending on the time of year, you may find some very pretty wildflowers hanging around. The original Pronto Pop, a hot dog dipped in pancake batter and deep fried, was created in the 1930s right here in Rockaway Beach. Next to the train station is a wonderful pirate ship play structure that the kids love to climb on. The International Police Museum is located adjacent to the police station. It has a wide variety of police memorabilia from around Oregon and the world.
Tell one young lady there got pregnant, she lost her head. He was in Florida for years and years.
Just south of the beachfront apartment where we stay is Twin Rocks. The 100-foot tall rock formation is about 2,000 feet from shore. The sea arch in the southern rock is about 45 feet wide. Logging operations are ongoing to the east of town. The 7 miles of wide sandy beach between the Tillamook Bay and the Nahalem River is perfect for walking or kite flying or just relaxing while listening to the ocean. At the south end of town is the old-growth Cedar Preserve. An ADA accessible walkway leads across the wetland to the largest western red cedar tree in Oregon. About halfway to the cedar tree is an old snag with an osprey nest at the top. If you are lucky, the osprey may be coming home to feed its young. It's amazing to me that an old growth cedar on the bottom will have a seedling coming out of the top. The easy half-mile one-way walk winds its way through the old growth forest on its way to the cedar tree. The ancient western red cedar tree is estimated to be between 500 and 900 years old and is 49 feet in diameter and 154 feet tall. The boardwalk ends where the path to the forest floor begins. The forest path through the woods takes you under and through fallen trees and lush coastal vegetation. The path through the woods circles around and comes back out onto the walking path. The Oregon Coast Scenic Railroad runs several times a day between Garibaldi and Rockaway Beach. The train is usually pulled by the fully restored number 25 steam engine, although occasionally it is pulled by the number 274 diesel-electric engine. There is a choice of riding in a Pullman car or the 2 open-air cars. The 5-mile, half-hour one-way ride winds its way through Rockaway Beach, past Smith and Spring Lakes, and along the Tillamook Bay to Garibaldi. After a half-hour layover, it makes a return trip. You can get on and off at either end. There are tide pools to explore between the tracks and the Tillamook Bay. There's a walking path partway out to the end of the North Tillamook Bay Jetty. It is not a walk to take when the surf is up. Near the end of the jetty, the path deteriorates and is harder to navigate. It is worth the effort to walk out to the end of the jetty for the beautiful views out to sea, as well as to the south and to the north. The 3-mile walk north from the Tillamook Bay Jetty back towards Rockaway Beach leads past Twin Rocks. As you get closer to the rocks, they change from looking like one sea stack to two until the arch is revealed. Salt Air Creek is adjacent to where we stay. The grandkids love to head down to Salt Air Creek and try to dam it up. It is far enough away from the surf that it is a safe place for the children to play by themselves. It is nice to relax on the deck and watch the world go by for a while. The Nahalem River empties into the ocean about 3.5 miles north of Rockaway. There is no designated walking path to the end of the Nahalem River Jetty. You need to climb over logs and hop from boulder to boulder to get out there. Storm surge breaks over the top of the jetty, leaving salt water in the rock pockets that later evaporates. The views to the north and to the south, back towards Rockaway, are spectacular. Occasionally, you can see seals frolicking in the surf at the end of the jetty. To me, the 3+ mile walk back along the beach to Rockaway is not as interesting as the walk north from the Tillamook Bay Jetty. The Tillamook County Fair happens the first weekend in August. In addition to the carnival, 4-H judging, farm equipment on display, there's also horse racing and pari-mutuel betting. Most of the horses and riders are from the area, which makes for great excitement. One of the highlights of the Tillamook County Fair is the pig and Ford races. The object of the race is to grab a pig, start your Model T Ford, do a lap on the track, stop and put the pig back in its pen. Do this 3 times and you are the winner. The qualifying races are held every evening, with the finals held Saturday evening.
I want to know how many of you are rooting for the drivers?
I'm rooting for the pigs.
How many of you are rooting for the pigs? It's for all of them right there. They're running. Team one is putting it stop. He's going to the outside. Ruben's got a great start. Looking really close. Watch Morty on the inside. He can't do it. There goes Morty's breaking it up. He's got a little bit of a chance. He's got some lead there. He just can't mess up. Pete Salos bridged the gap big time. He's got it. There goes Morty. There goes Ben. Who's ready for Morty? Who's ready for Ben? Give him a
The fair wraps up Saturday evening with a demolition derby. The fair reminds me of the county fair where I grew up in upstate New York.
There's only one thing left to do.
It took me all over Virginia!
Sunsets can be quite spectacular on the Oregon coast. A fire on the beach is a great way to end the day or a few weeks at the beach. I hope you enjoyed coming along on our vacation.